You boys sure know how to make a man stand up and pay attention now. I'll tell you, guarantee it. Dwayne over there.
Oh my goodness.
That Brandon over there.
You didn't say nothing about
Boy,
Dwayne.
I tell you
I'm
what,
glad.
you boys has got your shirts off and you boys is looking good. I tell you what, you make this old man stand up with a salute, y'all.
Hey, you just gave us the podcast intro for this episode. I appreciate that.
Y'all know there's one thing for sure and certain, right? Y'all are going to be able to hear me.
Ronnie, will you come sit over here, please? This one should be pretty good.
I'm sorry.
See, I think that one needs to pull back a little bit.
The camera?
Mm-hmm.
It's on the wall.
Did you just
Break them already?
put new?
I'll put them back
Oh,
That's all it's got.
Only need one.
Okay.
Just so I can mess with Brandon whenever he looks at me.
Just-
Especially when I pull my hat down and just give him
Why
the
don't
old
you
fucking.
swap?
oh.
I think that's good for height. Can I zoom out?
No, it doesn't zoom. It's prime lens. It doesn't even autofocus. Alright, I can get over there.
But something else was funny out there. It wasn't That is a
See,
sliver.
you walked in the room and I can't get through
Did y'all get the cooler full?
that. Oh, it's an Android. It's still taking. How's that?
I think this is gonna sit here, so you should be close.
Caleb, how's that camera?
What?
She might come back. She's not
That's
here.
good.
Lisa had to go to a Danica's music concert thing in Glen Rose
Right now?
right now.
Are y'all going to make a way to scoot Jacob to the table? Maybe?
What do you mean make a way?
Well, I didn't know if those knees were gonna bump.
Oh no, I kind of
You
sit
ain't gotta worry
sideways.
about my
You
knees.
don't have to worry about Billy's knees.
My feet don't even touch the freaking floor. I don't even know what you're talking
My
about.
feet don't,
Do we have a beer cooler?
Mm-hmm. And then in between Jake.
Wouldn't you like to know,
Jake?
weather boy?
Would you mind?
Sure don't.
So we just got a message on, or a comment on, what are you doing?
He's getting a selfie.
I think he saw them ducks
Making sure my
walking
hat
around.
looks right.
Selfie.
He liked
I
them
ain't
ducks
bored in
walking
about a year.
around.
Just got a comment that somebody said you can tell the only true Texan in the room by the beer they're drinking.
dang.
Coors Light.
Bruh.
Yeah, well,
Real quick.
somebody mentioned
You
on
scoot up
there.
more.
Coors
Sorry.
Light.
Your whole chair.
Somebody mentioned on there something about Coors Light, how gay. And I said, way to make a snap judgment. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized you're from Alaska. You're up there drinking that homebrew shit them Eskimos drink, but I can't remember what it's called. But understand completely.
He did say that. We said that. Yeah.
Drinking the fucking tree sap.
What's that shit they call
The I-
that?
the
What's the
IPA?
damn Eskimos brew in their own home? That they ain't supposed to,
IPA.
because they can't have alcohol. What's it called?
Whale blubber.
No, it's some kind of home
No,
brew
that's
they
for
make
women.
at home because they're not allowed to drink alcohol. Just like
Oh, the
Indians aren't
mead?
allowed to drink alcohol on the reservation, they can't drink alcohol up there. So they forbid them. So they make this home brew shit.
Is
It's
it
like,
that mead stuff?
it's kind of like that. And I'm like, that. I understand. Never mind. Whatever. I said, you're probably a netty light guy anyway.
Well, for the folks from Hawaii, you ought to drink a Primo.
Is that beer?
Yep. And it is strong. My grandpa used to drink it. And me. With my grandpa.
Let's say cat-like reflexes. And
Scene.
take one.
Last week on the ranch. So I actually just got off the phone, Billy, when you came in talking about an asphalt guy running up the driveway. I was talking to a cowboy, a bull rider, and we're trying to sponsor. This gentleman's name is Lennon Cook. We're trying to sponsor a bull rider or 3, and get creative with it. If Austin would ever get back on a bull, I told him we'd throw
Did
our
he go
name
to-
on his.
Did he go to Billy Bob's?
Did you go to Billy Bob's?
I talked him out of it.
How come?
Because that place is
They were having a music festival up there and a 20K run or something, and I told him it was going to be absolutely stupid. Because he was wanting me to go with him, and the fact of the matter is, I just didn't want to go, so I talked him out of it.
How often do they run bulls up there?
Every weekend.
Billy Bob. Yeah, but
Dale runs his bulls up there.
You're better off going next door to the Coliseum.
You're right.
We'll get you on some bulls.
Billy Bob's is where you recommend to people you don't like to go get on.
You want to get on Wilbur?
What's that famous "Oh brother, where art thou" quote? Well, I got to get the family farm.
I
back
don't
before I
want
can think
Bob.
of- I
I'm
got
a
to
Dapper
get.
Dan man.
I got to get the family farm back before I can think about that, Everett.
I done
A
RUNOFT.
geographical oddity.
I run off.
Billy, the next few minutes might be a little rough for you.
Oh God! All right.
So I just want to revisit the laundry scenario. Everyone here has said multiple times that you do not wear clothes more than once. You do not pick clothes up off the floor and put them on. That's accurate?
No, I do wear jeans more than once.
Well, but you're not picking them up off the floor.
No, I put
And
them-
like, oh, I need clothes over these.
No.
Okay, these are clean, and then putting them on.
no,
Right?
Yes, correct.
Where'd you get that shirt this morning?
I got it out of
Baby
a
Gap.
trash bag that of clothes that I just throwed in a bag when I moved, but they were all clean prior to me putting them in the bag. So I didn't have to question whether or not it was clean, and I didn't pick it up out of the floor. I opened the closet door
Did you
and
smell
got
it?
and got the bag out and said, because I wanted a fresh image today.
That was my next question. Why did you get that shirt out of a trash bag?
Because I was watching some of the clips and stuff on Facebook and TikTok, and I noticed that about every third clip, I had the same shirt on, and I'm like, because I have like 47 shirts, but on the ranch rotation, I only got 5 out. That makes the rotation from me to the dirty clothes to the washing machine and in the back. So I got all these 5 shirts on a rotation, and I didn't realize that I was wearing the same 4 or 5 shirts every freaking week. So
People were saying,
you
no
know,
wonder
I
Lisa
thought
does his
I
laundry.
thought
He's
I
got
would break
5
out. I
things.
thought I would break out something different, and besides that,
I wear the brand.
That's right.
besides that, it's coming on spring, and anybody who works out in the Texas heat or anywhere in the heat knows that these Wrangler buttons up are great, but they're hot.
That's okay. Yeah.
So you switched from, or I do anyway, over the years I have learned that you switch out of the Wrangler Pearl Snap denim into something real thin like an Eli Cattleman snap button that you sweat and
Moisture wicking.
yes, moisture wicking. Thank you.
Ag gear.
So I'm gearing up
Shout out.
to move to my summer apparel.
Yep. Most of my summer, I can't do long sleeves during the summer, but I noticed the same thing about myself. I've got about 4 thick flannel button ups, and I was like, man, okay, I've run out of shirts. We're on episode 10. So I switched to these black knuckle t-shirts because I can wear a new one every week, and it looks the same as the last one minus a hole or two. But I can't do long sleeve. Most of my short sleeve are like fishing style shirts, poncho and things like that. I've noticed what I noticed though whenever I was watching clips this week, because you pull up social media, and it doesn't matter whose account you're logged into. Black Knuckle content we are a content machine. And what I noticed, Billy, is that you have become kind of like Terminator, Judgment Day. Well, you're not Terminator. Just go with me here. Go with me.
I'm just listening.
You have become like AI. You are learning, and you are acutely aware of camera, and you know how to work that camera. And there's so many times where you're turning to that camera and you're giving heart hands and you're pointing and you're doing this and you're really working it. And I figured the shirt was related. The problem is that's not your camera. Your
camera is that?
Your camera's over there.
Jackass.
So when your heart,
do your
when
Taylor Swift.
when you're T-Swifting over there, yeah, go that way. There you go.
Yeah, well, yeah, anyway.
It's closest to you, but that's all of ours.
That one's just old Wally Gator's camera only.
God. Yeah, well,
So you got your Brown Bailey on.
I do. The one that I said that I had, I think on a couple podcasts ago, I said everybody's asking me what shape is your hat. I don't know what shape is my hat is. Wear the son of a bitch. That's wear it. So, and they just kind of shape themselves. Like I have a geometrical force field that just automatically shapes my hat. I don't know if it's just the way that I reach up and grab it every day. I pick it up, throw it on the dash, whatever, when I'm driving down the road or whatever I'm doing. So I just wore my Brown Bailey today to prove that I said I had a hat that was 15 years old versus 27 years old that looked almost identical to the black one that I wear, other than this one's clean.
I like that hat. I
So,
like the color.
You know, just giving the people what they want.
Looks like
This-
it looks
that
like
one-
out of the box.
That one's definitely in better shape. You got a little bit of a cattleman. You got the hard pull, and then you got a little bit of a pull down. But it's definitely not as worn. But the
it's-
back
it's,
part is what just looks exactly
Now I
the
got to do my
same.
math.
It's a smaller toy, Woody from Toy Story.
Whatever 15 minus, no,
12 years newer.
whatever 15 minus 20, no, whatever 27 minus 15 is,
12.
for all you smart kids out there,
12.
that's the difference in age of
Can we
the
see
black hat and the Bailey.
See the back? Yeah.
Still got the rain catcher.
Yep.
So anyway,
Can you do a
It's a good
handstand?
I like my Bailey hats. I mean, everybody's wearing the Americans and all that stuff, and I just like Bailey hats. I mean,
Is
just,
that
they've always done good for me.
Is the American Hat Co. Is that the X plus the
Positive times.
plus X?
And I do own an American hat. It's straw that I will be sporting during the summertime when it gets super hot. But as far as the felt hat goes, I've always liked Baileys, and I have a resistol and I have all that stuff. But I just like Baileys. They just seem to do what I need them to, and that's really all you can ask of something is to work for you. You know, it don't work for everybody, but I like my Bailey
Hey,
hats.
you see my hat right there on the wall with that guitar pick in it?
Yep.
See, I told you weren't special. He did the same thing to me the week prior.
Yep.
You talking about your guitar pick?
Yeah,
I
the
don't
one
even
you
know if it's still back
the one
there.
you tucked in his hat. and
The
said-
difference is, Dwayne, is that I carried that pick around in my front pocket for a week before I handed it to you, and I just gave that one to him right out of the guitar case. So it is more special.
Well, I hope it's still back
His
there.
skirt's
Didn't it
sweat.
look?
It is more special.
Jake,
Awkward silence.
you stood us up last week.
I did.
Billy was playing what's it called? A Hank 92.
It's a music singer, singer, for all you northern people, singer, not singer. Songwriting competition, playing music almost like a talent search, but on a local level. Yeah, so we were doing that, and thanks to Jake, I lost by 1 vote
Did you hear that? 1 vote for real?
Really?
Yeah.
because Jake wasn't there. He told me he was going to be there, and he lied to me
I did.
straight up.
Did you ever
straight
plan
up
on
lied
going,
to
or did
me.
something come up?
I did plan on going. I just
I can't take you seriously right now.
Why not?
No reason.
I tell you what happened.
Is it my
That
hat?
foot got put down.
Yeah.
Did it?
Is that better?
Yeah. that's
Jake,
better.
tell the truth.
No, I took money to Old Man Joe, which is who I use.
Is he any relation to Old Man Wrigley?
No, he's
Old
the
Man
one.
Duff?
He did help me stitch that skirt on that side.
Oh, okay. Hey, Joe, thanks.
And that's who I got that rope saddle from. I was taking my last payment to him, and he had a little bit of a chatty Cathy, and then I lost track of time, and then the phone was getting blown up. Get home, we got shit to get done.
This is totally unrelated, and I know you've got just a list of
No,
stuff
no.
to do. Jake.
He's waiting.
Yeah.
Okay. When you adjust the stirrups on my saddle that I use every day that I plant feet on this ranch, would you please put them back
Never gonna happen.
in the same spot that you found them? Because I went to step up on Elsa today,
It was a lot easier.
and I stepped up, and I was like, well, hell, I must be pretty stretched. And then I stepped up, and I stood up, and I could not reach the saddle horn. So I had to get back off of her, and I look, and my legs are short. Okay, so the saddle that I ride these broncs in is a comfortable saddle. I like it, whatever, so on and so forth. But they're like, I think they're
Very
3
long.
holes down from the top. Now I have short legs, He had them son of a guns run all the way down to the
And it
very
was
bottom.
still too short
And I
for
stepped
me.
up and I'm like, oh man, yeah, that's great. And I stepped up and I was standing straight up in the saddle, straight up in the stirrup, and I couldn't reach up to pull myself on the horse. And I'm like, damn it, Jake.
And them
So I had to
stirrups-
get back off, and I had Jake,
They were still
Jake.
too short for me.
Jake, put my stirrups back where they go. Company policy from now on.
I'm gonna install
Closing the
those
gate.
little drawstring ladders.
Hey, if you need the mounting block,
It wasn't the mounting block.
Yeah,
it was,
we got a mounting block
It
out
wasn't.
there.
It wasn't the mounting block. It was actually. It was a distance thing. I stood straight up in the stirrup that he had let down like 2 inches from the ground because he's like got down 8 feet legs, and I stood straight up in that stirrup, and I could barely like fingertip the top of the damn thing. You know, I'm like,
honest question:
What the hell?
Is that why you haven't got on drags? You can't lift your leg that high? Because I
yeah,
have a hard
I don't
time.
want to work that hard.
I have a hard
that's
time.
why I bought the mounting
Like,
block.
I damn near pulled
But-
my hamstring
but
the
yeah,
first time I got on.
totally off off our skew here thing. But please,
Next week,
put my
when my
stirrups
sister
back
gets
where
here,
they
I'll
go.
have 2 of my own saddles here finally.
Oh my
So,
God! Thank you. Hallelujah.
Speaking of people getting here, so the photographer that we mentioned last time, Michelle Rudlin, I don't remember the rest of the business name, photography and something. She commented on one of our posts. She is coming. She is weird, but in a good way. She would love to film your show, assuming you don't win. Oh wait, this is like Sexton Mill. This isn't the Hank thing that we were talking about. You have a show that night.
To be honest, if
be fair.
I happen to win the next 2 rounds, I won't be at the Hank Gym in playing capacity. I may go be in support capacity.
But
So
you were
for-
playing somewhere else
But
Friday night.
the night before the jackpot roping on the 21st would be the 20th. Me and my full band will be at County Line Ice House.
Okay, so that is what she said. She's weird because remember I was like, if she's weird, we just won't tell her about the show. So she's weird, but in a good way. She'd love to film it. And she said she's not bringing a horse, but she is bringing 2 camera people, friends.
Wow, big time.
Yeah, big time.
All right, cool.
She takes some cool pictures.
We're looking forward to it.
Yep.
We are.
Jake, how was Oregon?
it was good. It was good to be home. Been a long, like, dang near 3 years, I think, since I got to go home.
That's a long time. How's your dad?
He's doing good. He was very, very surprised.
He didn't know.
No. So
Glad-
only my
We're
mom.
Facebook friends now. I'm glad I
only-
didn't say anything. To
I
him.
know, because he asked me, he's all, who's Brandon Church? And I was all, my boss, why?
Really?
He's all, should I accept it? And I was like, no. No, because I already know you're going to be trying to get
I guess
out
that
of
makes
you.
sense. So, I comment a lot as
Black Knuckle, yeah.
And so, I feel like we're best friends. We're talking all the damn time, and he has no idea who he's talking to. So, Dick, it's me.
And
Go,
you got
Kyle
your,
Brandon.
you're pretty drawn over there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It kind of matches my the one next to it. Forget what it's called. Did y'all see that? Did you see that, Maggie? Mr. Westbrook sent that home with Jake.
Okay. Calling you out, Brandon.
Hold on, let me check my show notes.
Sigh. All right. No, not really calling you out. I'm calling you out, but I'm actually calling AI out.
Okay.
On the jackpot roping advertisement where you have the 2 hands catching the steer.
With the halter.
Yeah.
Okay, have you looked at that picture?
What picture are we talking about?
It's the one on Facebook.
Show
Pull
it
it
to
up,
me.
Jake, for me, please.
I'm just hoping it's not the event
No,
t-shirt.
literally, you have
The
you
flyer?
no, literally, it is the header catching, dallying, turning, and then from the heeler's perspective, there's a rope from the heeler on the head, but yet the heeler still has a rope in the air.
no,
fixing
that-
to-
no,
no.
no,
I've
no.
seen it.
No. But that what you're describing, what we're having out here is a double header, double roping. So
Oh,
the
so you
heeler
did
and the
that on
header go for the
purpose.
head. They have 2 ropes apiece. Yeah, it's a thing. You never heard of that?
Well, I always know that if you miss, you can always try again. But the thing about it is, it just looks AI do better.
Yeah, do better.
Do better, AI.
It's a marketing thing.
Not that important, Jake.
Okay, so as long as
The
it's
handy son of a bitch on that hillside.
Yeah, he is. He's throwing
yeah,
2 ropes
he's
at one
already
time.
dallied. He's got him. Yeah, double rope.
He's double tapping that son.
Also, that kind of looks like a bucking bull that they're going after there too. It's a big old guy. Yeah, if as long as it's not like event T-shirts that are already being printed, I'm not that concerned about it.
Well, if I'd have known that, I'd have scared you and told you that was wrong too. But
Yeah, that would make
I don't
sense.
have any reference point on that. But that is a nice picture, though.
Yep,
Thanks, Mr. Westbrook.
yep. He turned him pretty hard.
That'll look really good in my music room when Brandon turns his head.
Say, I think he said he had that one since the early 80s.
Oh, wow.
Dwayne, your turn.
Uh-oh.
Filmed a video last week. You're sitting on a side by side. Somebody said you had a huge penis.
They're right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know what? As concerning as that is, I'm more concerned about you hunching the light pole. I mean, because,
I
you
wasn't
know,
hunching it. I was riding it.
was you now?
Yes.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. You sure you...
Here,
Sure
show me
you
what
ain't-
20 bucks will get you.
Exactly. 'Cause I don't know. I feel like you've done
That's a
that before.
moonlighting job.
Oh yeah, that wasn't his first go.
It's moonlight.
Not my first rodeo.
Wow.
Hey, time for
Did
Tuff
you-
back in the Dust Bowl.
Did you see yet, Billy? So
Back
this
in the dust bowl.
this is actually something that only went out to our BKR insiders, and we actually, believe it or not, this is the first time in my life I've been involved in content creation, and I've had so much content that I didn't know what to do with it. So our insiders got a real nice video sent to them this morning of Dwayne pretending to be a roping steer, coming out in his pajamas. Last night after dark, we were testing out the arena lights, and he came out of that shoot, and he starts skipping around like he's some sort of cow.
You didn't come out full Dances with Wolves?
Tatanka.
Tatanka? John
No.
Dunbar? You didn't?
No.
Last time I saw Dwayne shirtless, he was asking Austin for the taco sauce.
And if all
How,
right, look.
how did he say it?
I had to pray about 14 times before I went to bed that night.
Wow.
Before I
that
forg-
story needs to be told. If it hasn't been told, that one needs to be told. But anyway, you were in your pajamas.
My pajamas.
Nice plaid pajamas you had on there.
BlackKnuckleRanch.com. Scroll to the bottom, join the email list, and you get to see stuff like Dwayne in his pajamas. Dwayne putting two hands. What were you
Whoa.
doing? What was it? You were in the truck.
Oh, his siphoning
Okay, somebody
pump.
explain
Yeah,
real quick
siphoning
before
pump.
somebody runs with that.
When
Hey,
you were
you got to keep the
Remember
driver
that?
happy.
I don't remember that.
You
when
gotta
you
keep
were
the driver
showing
happy,
us
and I
how
was
the
glad I was
siphon
driving.
works, and you said, you gotta go
Oh,
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember.
And just to clarify, those aren't Dwayne's pajamas. Those are his nighttime security guard uniform. Because that ain't the only time that he's perused this ranch in his pajamas. And
like
what,
a-
flip-flops or Crocs?
It's
They were like fluffy
Flip-flops?
house shoes.
No, there was
an older Paul Blart.
slide on tennis shoes.
But
No.
they weren't. They were like Uggs
No, they
or
weren't-
something.
No, they weren't fluffy.
They
Because
looked
there's
like
been-
black.
not
They were
fluffy, but like fur on the inside, maybe.
That's just his foot hair.
There's been numerous times that I've heard stories about you getting up in the middle of the night and jumping on the
This
Ranger
ranch
and
done shut
perusing the
down at
ranch in your
3:30.
pajamas, shirtless or shirt,
Taco
with
sauce
your
in the
little
cup
slip-on
holder.
little...
It's shocking how often we cross paths at 11 between 11 and 11 p.m. and 1 a.m.
Wow. So that's his security guard's
Security guard.
garb. That's not his pajamas.
I did have a shirt on last night though.
Right.
I'll show you the video. He's skipping around acting like he's a steer with a rope. So we got
No
some
alcohol involved in that, huh?
Mm-mm.
That a boy, girl.
we got some voice messages. Speakpipe.com/blackknuckleranch if you want to leave a message for Jake, for Papa, Austin, myself, Billy,
Oh, God, this is
or
gonna
even
get out
one
of
of the
hand.
one of the girls. If you got a question, you go in there and you hit record. You record it. It comes to us. We're gonna play them right now. Boom, right here in the microphone. We're gonna address them. Now I haven't listened to these yet, so I listened to the first one. That ended up being one of Billy's friends just asking for our mailing address. So it could honestly just be
It'd be a shout out to Larry Morrison, Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
shout out. And
You
Barkley.
already got some?
I've got 4 so far. One was Billy's friend asking for our mailing address, and I'm not exactly sure what the other 3 are, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, Larry used to play bass in my band. Of course,
baseball.
not baseball. He played bass guitar in my band for a little while, but he's played for so many people, different people. Very talented, very unique, old style cat. But shout out to Larry Morrison. Him and his wife are dear friends of ours.
Thank you.
That's Larry. This message is from Justin Flores. Justin, I think, is actually, I think he's all over. Like, he's commenting on Facebook and TikTok, and he's the one I think that commented about the Shiner beer. I
Is he
think
an
he also
influencer?
emailed talking shit about why we don't have double X shirts on our website because Brandon clearly needs a double X shirt and he can't buy his double. And it's a big thing. So we do have double X shirts up there now.
How big a boy are you?
This is Justin.
Roy D. Mercer.
Exactly.
Hey guys, Justin here. Appreciate y'all offering to answer my question from the Facebook post. This isn't specifically about Jesse, but hearing that story in episode 3 around the 1740 mark, where Jesse ended up being duck lame after getting home, got me thinking. You mentioned before that horses can be doctored up to make it through a sale preview. If movement and even vet checks can sometimes be temporarily masked, how much weight do you personally put on a mind and behavior when you're evaluating a prospect at the fence? Can a horse's mental reaction, how it handles pressure, space, noise, and correction, reveal things that physical presentation might hide? Or is that overestimating what you can realistically read in that short window? I'm still learning, so I'm trying to understand what signals are hardest to fake versus what can be managed for sale. Appreciate it.
Okay, Justin went
Wow,
like
that
super.
was a lot of information.
He went super professional, and I appreciate that. But basically, what he's asking is, hey, you brought Jessie home, and she was duck lame. How can you avoid that? And the first thing I want to say is that I bought Jessie online by myself. I'm not a horseman, so y'all address like the things that you would be looking for to make sure they're not drugged up or lame when you get them home.
Jake, you want to take that?
I mean, checking for drugged up, just how they react. I mean, you got a horse that's been aced or whatever, their movement around them, they're just going to be kind of just real slowed and
Like somebody on opiates or something.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
But,
where
I
the
mean,
reaction is going to be delayed
like
for
you
sure.
take drag those videos of him. He was level headed and calm, and at that point, he hears a fly fart and he's about to bounce off the wall to get away from it.
Some horses are just calm.
Yeah,
Like you don't know that this horse is calmer than normal until you get them home the next day. Can you look at their eyes?
yeah, you can tell by their eye, like Jake said, just their reaction.
What about their eyes? Got to be specific.
They'll be just as if someone were on. I mean,
Pinned pupils and just kind of spacey
just
out of it.
yeah.
And to be honest with you, there's a lot of different red flags that you can look for. But what I would recommend if you're buying from an auction you're not familiar with, especially online, there's not much you can do about that. You just have to find an auction that has good reviews.
Make sure they're
there's some
selling
bad auction houses and there's some really good ones that really verify before they run through. But if you can physically be at the sale, number one, that's great. Number two, there's a lot of red flags to look for: lameness, the way the horse moves, the way the horse comes off, a spin or a turn or whatever like that. But what I would suggest is get there early, walk the pens, watch the people ride their horses. If you're interested in one, ask to see it rode. They'll ride them outside the pen lots of times, give you a little preview. Sometimes they'll let you, if you're super interested, they'll let you ride the horse prior to it going through the sale. You can't make a deal in the back pens, which I'm not going to say they don't happen, but I'm just saying, somebody who has nothing to hide is going to let you kick the tires, so to speak. Because that's just going to drive the price up in the ring. So my suggestion would be find a good auction house that has good reviews, or if you've dealt with it before and had good results. Show up early, look at the horses, watch the people handle the horses in the back before they're run through. And so that way you can look at those kind of red flags. I mean, you can't see everything, but I mean, if you just take the time, just lay back and look and watch and walk around. If you have a horse that you're going there specifically to buy, or you one that you're interested in when you get there, spend a little time laying back in the shadows and just kind of watching. Not creepy watching, but just kind of, and that'll give you a sense of how that horse acts outside the arena or outside the auction, pen versus inside the auction pen, and you can draw your own conclusions. But just buyers beware. There's really great, horse trainers and horse people that deal with horses that'll shoot you straight, and there's some that'll tell you exactly what you want to hear. So, you know, and it's a trial by fire. You know, you get burnt, you start being able to look for those red
No
flags and
different
stuff
than
like that.
going to a car auction. You're taking a chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and what we're talking about here is specifically is a sale barn, and there's a big difference between a sale barn and an online auction. So these online auctions, you know, Platinum Equine horses and Cow Pony, and I think like horsebid.net, you're getting like Platinum Equine is where we have listed, or Doc is going live on there on Sunday. What you're seeing there, if you go and look at that horse, is you're seeing video from a collection of 8 or 10 different days. It's not, here's the horse right this second, you know. So places that provide more than just like a snapshot of what you're buying are good, and then also they come with guarantees. You know, you get that horse and at home and it's lame, you're coming back and knocking on Black Knuckles' door.
Exactly.
And
That's
you're
why
sending
there's
it back.
a red light and a green light at the auctions that will be like, we're selling this horse
Not at Cleburne.
on the red light, on the green light, you know. But also, when he was talking about, you know, noise and stress levels and all that stuff. If you're really wanting to push a nice young horse, or you're just wanting to get rid of one that you're not using anymore, it's your responsibility to make sure that horse reacts good to sound, reacts good to crowds or tight spaces or whatever. If the people that really want to push that horse and it's a good quality, they're going to put that work in that horse before they ever take it to the auction. Now, grant you a brood mare, you know, yearling, even a yearling can be, you know, desensitized to a certain point. But when you get them in there and they lose their mind, that means that the person that's selling it evidently didn't put in the work.
And that's why
you
we
know?
talk about
And,
doing
you know,
stuff like running side by sides by them.
And I don't want to hear all this. Well, I had a colt that was really great. I took him and he blowed. Okay. You put in the work. You're an exception to the rule. It doesn't make the rule the rule. You know, it doesn't make the rule not exist just because you're an exception to the rule. Your horse had a bad day in the pen. You put in all the work and he just didn't do right. Okay, I get that. So I don't want to hear all the comments about, I worked with this colt for 3 weeks and I put him in the auction and he was a turd and he didn't sell good, or I brung him back home. Okay, fine.
And you can
You're an
definitely-
exception to the rule. But people that are actually doing this, that really want to get rid of these horses and want to get top dollar for them, are going to put in the work before they get them there. So what I'm trying to say is you factor that in, but you also have to understand that if the horse is absolutely losing his freaking mind, then he probably don't have the foundation that you're looking for, unless you're looking for one just halter broke that you can go do what you want to with. So it's kind of a gray area there, is what I'm trying to say. But there's a lot of red flags. But I would suggest just finding a really good, reputable auction house, or, you know, whatever.
Or a good ranch.
Yeah, exactly.
Go pay the money for a horse. If you want a good horse, go pay the money for
Well,
it.
I think we have to understand, and you know, Justin has to understand, is if you're going sell barn, it's going to be cheaper, just like a car auction. You're going there for a reason. But you're rolling the dice.
Rolling the
And
But
dice.
you can definitely tell your horse traders versus the people
Yeah.
actually doing it for a living.
Well-
versus the people that are going and buying some shit off their neighbor for $50.
Yeah, even right now versus 40 years ago. I mean, you got social media. I mean, if you're interested in a horse that comes from so-and-so farms, there's probably a plethora of social media stuff, interactions, that you can go check out this trainer or this horse barn prior to ever going to the auction, because there's so much content out there. You know, there's Facebook pages, there's TikTok. You can do your research prior to getting there and find out whether the person you're buying the horse from is professional, legit, shady, down the line. You know, just do your homework.
You can even go back if you went through. Now, good luck, because we're a content machine. We just listed Doc. Doc is a phenomenal horse. He's turned a corner. He's gentle. He's sound. He's fairly quiet. But if you do your homework and you go back far enough on our social media page, we're not going to bullshit you. You'll see him blowing the hell up.
Yeah, he was a bronc.
And that's, you know, that's part of it. It hurts to show those things, but if we don't stand on that pain and doing it, then who are we?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
what are we
well,
doing?
that's the point. I mean, the point is that, yeah, he started off kind of slow, kind of bronky, you know, but you could tell from the get-go that he was very reactive and very athletic, and he had the ability. It was all about capturing his mind and putting all that to good use. Once he turned that corner, I mean, hell, he's jam up now, but, you know, it's the point of, you can't dress everything up. I mean, life, reality is reality. I'm not going to just sit here and sugarcoat shit. Hey, he was here for 45 days before we got him going, just cause he was a bronc. He's just one of them, he wasn't easy. But now that son of a gun, I could get on him, and there's nothing that I could ask that horse to do that I wouldn't feel confident he could do. Now, but it's the journey, and it's different for every horse. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat and dress. Oh, he's been great ever since he's been. No, he was a turd.
And not to
For the
state
first
the obvious,
45
but
days he was here.
that's why we
But
didn't
you
sell him
stayed-
3 months
you
ago.
stayed with the method. You stayed with what we do here. Patience, time, all that stuff. And he turned the corner. And once he turned the corner, he ain't looked back. I mean, he's great. I was telling Austin out here today, Austin was working him out there at night, and I just kind of sat back and watched. Not only just to watch what Austin's doing, because Austin knows what he's doing around the horse, but just to watch that horse and to think about where he was a few months ago to what he's doing now. And I looked over at Austin and I said, "That son of a bitch, he moves so." Have you ever sit back and just watched him move, just trotting along, head level, watch his feet, watch his time? I mean, that son of a gun moves so friggin'
I was
pretty.
telling you that before we.
I mean, like it just, and I'm like, wow, a couple months ago, this son of a bitch was trying to, throw me to the moon, throw Jake to the moon, I mean, but it's
But he's
it's
still
the
moving
point.
nice while he was doing
But
it.
yeah, sometimes you got to work through that stuff to get somewhere. But I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff. I mean, it takes horses different times to get different places, and I'm glad that we stuck with him and done what we always do, and that's just push through and get by the horse the ways we need to get by him until he turns that corner. And once he does, I mean, he's a great horse. I mean, he can go any direction. And on that, gotta be.
We'll wait to play this next message for you.
Well,
We'll just
about me.
I don't know. We'll just sit here and wait.
Y'all have
Sit
a
here
soul,
and ponder.
y'all have a soul stirring while I'm gone.
I can't look at Jake. I'm gonna try to get us some guests on the show. I think we need to start interviewing people like JB Mooney and Tough Heaterman and stuff like that.
Get my sister on here.
What's your sister? What is she?
An ogre.
Well, now we have to have her on the show. What are we expecting from this roping March 21st?
Hopefully some roping.
Some good roping, a lot of fun.
I think my goal originally would have been 30 teams. I think that would have been reasonable. Now I'm worried that we're going to have 200 teams show up.
Honestly, I think it's going to be
What'd I
a
tell
really
you?
good learning experiment.
What did I tell you?
Yeah, it will. We got.
This might be a 3-day
Why'd y'all
event.
move our walkies?
They're in the way. They're on the
This is a working ranch. So we got
Yeah,
our
house of learning
walkie-talkies that
doctors.
you can't see anymore, and we're ready. We got headsets. We got plenty of people that are going to be here and help out. So, I mean, we may not be able to handle. We got lights. I don't think we could do 200 teams, but we'll do what we can.
Good thing you got them lights in that arena.
That's right. That's right.
watch it, church.
Gonna be a long day.
Next message. No, that's what I was talking about when I asked you earlier if you can help me get this place organized. This office is used, and it stresses me the fuck out that I have to work in here every day, but we podcast in here and moving stuff around and having all y'all sitting around moving my stuff. It's not y'all that's the problem. I need to get shelves and whatever I need to do to get, because I got a box on the floor of stuff that is for the roping, food tickets and the cash box and stuff like that. I got boxes of Pokemon cards, and I've got just screw. There's a stud
What a-
finder and screws
what
on the
a
corner of my
nerd.
desk. I need to get that stuff put away and handled because I hate it in here. Now my walkie-talkies are gone. Next message.
Hello there, boys. My name is Wally Gator, and I'm coming to you live.
What?
You got to start back over.
Oh, my.
The famous Wally Gator. It's all about you, Jake.
I'm gonna start it over.
No way.
He sounds Cajun.
He ain't no Cajun.
He's got a
What
lisp.
do you know? I'm just kidding.
I know.
He knows a thing or two about Wally Gator.
Sounds Beaumont Cajun.
All right, let's try that again.
He sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire.
I just gotta say something been weighing very heavy.
Hold on.
He's Cajun.
Let me download it
Have you,
because it's.
have you seen Family Guy?
Oh, yeah.
You know Herbert the Pervert?
Yeah.
That's who he sounds like. Have some popsicles.
Everybody hold their reactions until after, so we can't play it more than 3 or 4 times. So everybody hold their reactions. All right, here we go.
It won't let me go back. I'm just gonna have
What? Scroll back through
To, oh,
them.
let me refresh the page, maybe. Oh, there it is.
What
Okay,
he
here
was
we go.
trying to.
All right. Buffering.
And then
Yep.
Hello there, boys. My name is Wally Gator, and I'm coming to you live from Knuckle Ranch. I just got to say something been weighing very heavy on my heart. I came across Black Knuckle Ranch Facebook and live, and I was thinking I was going to find me a bunch of old dusty cowboys and maybe a couple of horses, but nobody warned me those boys were going to be riding around shirtless on those horses. My Lord, are they cute. This place looks like the cover of Dreamy Cowboy magazine, and you know I like my cowboys, but let me tell you, those boys are looking good. That Jake, Billy, and Austin got me all hot over here. I just want to tell you, you boys keep that up, keep it going. Let me tell you, that host Brandon, he got some stuff going on there too. You boys making old Wally happy. Let me tell you, Well, let me tell you, you guys have a great day. You keep those shirts off, and I'll keep it watching. Thank you, boys. You guys take care now.
I forgot to tell you, I'm putting my 2 weeks in.
No, dude, I literally just said I'm putting in my 2 weeks. I quit. I'm sorry.
definitely
Bye. I
Cajun.
quit. I'm out.
Yeah, he's a kid.
Definitely Cajun.
He's Cajun.
Definitely Mrs. Doubtfire.
What do you think about that
I put my 2 weeks in.
reaction? He's putting his 2
you.
weeks in. What about you?
He didn't say nothing about me. I'm good.
We can hope
He
for
did.
next time.
What about you? What about you, Brandon?
Can't afford to.
I can't put my 2 weeks
He
in,
said,
but
we're
I'll,
shutting the ranch down.
I'll keep my shirt on though.
All right, everybody else's reaction? My reaction is, I bought you some flowers. They fake, but they smell real. Thank you, Wally. We appreciate that. It's Lord, I don't even know what to say. But, hey, thank you, thank you for listening. We thank you for being a part of it and everything. And I'm glad that if we can't be educational, we do something for you, buddy.
Can you wanna slip him a little nip?
What?
Do you want to slip him a little nip?
No, I don't want to slip him no nip.
You've pulled your nipples out on this show before.
You got to take one for the team because I ain't doing it.
Thanks, Wally. We appreciate you calling in.
Next message.
Yeah, my name's Mark Chamberlain, the Whiskey Poet Society Band out of Oklahoma, hoping you might play my songs Riding Green Colts in the Wind and Steer Tripping. We try to keep our songs about Western way of life and about rodeo. And I appreciate the time that you're giving to give our songs a listen. Check us out on Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Have a great spring in the saddle. Stay punchy, my friends, and God bless.
Thanks, Mark. So he actually did. He sent me some music on Facebook. Actually, he sent it to me, and I was like, "Mark, what the hell's this?" And he said, "Oh, it's my song." Let's see.
Well, Mark, we sure appreciate you writing songs and singing about the Western way of life, and you sound like a pretty cool guy, and we'll give that thing a listen and see if we can't help you out a little bit on that. We're always about, trying to further people's, outreach to everybody. So yeah, I mean, coming from a musician myself, I can use all the help I can get. So we'll give it a listen.
Are you saying you're ready for Wally's outreach?
No. You mean Wally's reach around?
Yeah.
No.
This is Riding Green Colts in the Wind. Here on Black Knuckle Radio.
Buffering. Steel guitar, I like that.
Well, it's really, really cold here in November. cross most every day.
What are your first thoughts?
I like it.
I was digging
That's
it.
catchy.
It is.
It
I was
already
digging it.
sounds like it's got a hook to it before to the hook. You know.
Some of that good Oklahoma music, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You think that's him singing?
Well, I would hope so. I
Well, he
would.
could be
That's
playing
false
steel.
advertising. What was it, Milli Vanilli
He
over here?
didn't say.
No,
Here's
it's
the
not.
song
Was
I'm
it Milli
singing.
Vanilli that done the thing?
It's his
Okay,
band.
This ain't.
He could be the steel guitar player for all we know.
Well, he might be. If he is, he's jam up. I like
It
that.
sounds to me like that's his voice, though. Like the same guy that left the message.
Well, hey, I like it.
I'll send it to y'all. Y'all use Spotify, don't
You know
you?
who else is from Oklahoma?
What? Okay, stop.
Blake
Hold the
Shelton.
presses. I ain't worried about Blake Shelton. He's an exception to the rule. Does it look just from knowing me, Brandon? I was trying to show you a video of one of the coats we were working today, and I couldn't get it to fast forward. So, and look at me and be honest.
Well, you told me the
Do
other
you
day.
think I can use Spotify?
You told me the other day you don't have a CD player in your truck. So how do you listen to music?
I listen to the radio. Like radio. I have 3 presets that has the music that I like. And if I don't like that song, I go to the 2 preset. If I don't like that one, I go to 3. And I just go back and forth to 3 of them.
We'll get you Spotify.
I
on
don't
your
need
phone.
a CD. I don't need a Spotify. That's just
Yeah,
more
you
shit
do.
I
How
got
are
to
you going to
work.
listen to Mark Chamberlain's music if you don't have Spotify?
Well,
Get you a.
Mark, hit me up on Facebook. Send me
Hold
some more
on.
of your stuff. And hey, look, I got some songs too. Some songs about radio and Western life. Maybe we can get together and write one together. You know,
You just told me
co-write.
the other day, oh, the radio and the skid steer sucks. I figured out, or I couldn't figure out how to connect my phone to it.
He
YouTube.
needs a playlist.
YouTube.
I was gonna say, yeah, I know his phone's connected to it because I watched him get pissed at his phone when he kept getting a call when I was in it, and it was going to the skid steer, and he was over there cussing
And
and,
my Bluetooth
freaking
on.
out.
YouTube.
All right.
That's what I do. I Bluetooth it to the skid steer, and then I pull up some
there you go.
Coulter Wall or something on
Download
YouTube, and then
YouTube
I just
music.
let her go. Let her go, boys, and I
That's
just
what
let her
I
run
use.
until I get a commercial that goes on and on and on ever about erection diastyle function or whatever the hell, and
my.
I'm like,
Call
clip,
Wally
skip.
Gator.
You want me to play the Wally Gator message again?
No,
He should have played it as soon as he said that.
but I promise you. That fella could probably cook some good Cajun food. Why don't you go try it out, Dwayne, one time and tell us how it was?
I think he'd want Jake over there.
He,
bet you he's got
I think
some
he was,
tasty
he was
andouille
gonna
sausage.
try to join your band playing the skin flute.
Wow. Thank you. Is it? We got any more?
The last thing I got on last week at the ranch is lateral logistics. So a lot of people don't know that we have it's called a 3PL. It's a third-party logistics company. We spent a lot of time the last week trying to grow that and get some new clients. And I had this aha moment about 5 days ago where it was like, man, we're trying to partner with Western brands, things that we already use on a daily basis. You know, Bailey hats. I wear Ariat boots. You wear Double H boots. You know, stuff like that. Wrangler shirts. And it dawned on me that if we focused our attention on partnering the fulfillment, the order fulfillment with those same brands, they would get not only the fulfillment portion, but we could wear them. You know, let's say Wrangler, for example. If we started shipping Wrangler stuff, Billy's wearing a Wrangler shirt
Stealing
right now
people's
on
packages.
camera, stealing people's packages. So that's something that a big part of my focus has been on the last week.
Carhartt might need some help too.
Carhartt, Kayla said Carhartt needs help getting country again. It's what they need.
That's what they need.
Well, considering you can't back up to a fire without burning the hole in a Carhartt no more, I'm not sure they're for us. We might need to go Dickies.
Y'all
That was
both.
a
Y'all
bazooka
both.
heater.
And that's Dickies brand clothing. Just
Not
to
Wally
be
Gator,
on the
Dickies.
safe side.
You burned your Carhartt jacket. You burned your fire retarded Carhartt
I sure
shirt.
did. It's supposed to
What'd
be
you call
fire
him?
retarded, but when I got done welding up the other day, I had little spots all over my shirt. Do better, Carhartt.
It's retarded, not proof.
Do better, Carhartt.
So this episode today is actually about deciding whether a horse is worth training based on pedigree, price, or how it looks on day one. So it kind of ties into our message about getting horses home and them looking a little different. I want to talk about how we actually evaluate horses before we ever invest the time, money, or miles, and why some horses, well-bred ones, also never make sense to push forward. So, you know, we've talked before about you can't ride papers, but how much stock should be put into pedigree?
It depends on where you see this horse at in the future. If you're talking about futurities, if you're talking about breeding, if you're talking about stuff like that, papers matter. They do.
Well, the unfortunate truth is they don't even matter from a talent perspective. You can't enter certain shows if you don't have certain papers.
And that is why I say if you're going that route with it, then pedigree and papers mean quite a bit. If you're just daily ranching stuff and all you need is a good ranch horse, papers don't mean shit. But with that being said, you said whether one's worth starting or training or whatever. To me, if I'm taking in outside horses, as in someone else's horses to start, I look more at the owner than I do the horse.
Really?
Yes, really.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at whether they're going to be a pain in my ass for the next 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, how they react with the horse, how the horse reacts with them. That determines more if you're just talking about straight across the board, pedigree grade. It's about whether you're going to make the mistake to take on a client that's going to cause you more grief than anything else in the world. Every horse can be worked with, and they're going to get to a certain point. And is this problem horse that I have? Is he gonna be a great horse? No. Is he gonna be a better horse after we get done working with him? Yes. Different degrees of stuff like that. So I wouldn't say that any horse is not worth at least giving a try. But as far as that goes, if I'm taking but if I'm like, if we buy ranch horses to work here at the ranch, movement, mind, two of the most important things, whether it has a good mind and movement to me. Does it have the athletic ability to do? And, and sometimes you're going to make a mistake, but that doesn't mean that horse is worthless. You just send it in a different direction.
So it's probably pretty important. You get a horse like Doc's Freckled Muffin, and you see her, and day one, she comes right up to you. She's in your pocket. She wants to nuzzle in and nibble on you, and you can tell probably looking at her, that's going to be an easy colt to break.
Yeah, but you can also tell about the way she was handled. If she's wanting to nip at you and she's wanting to come into you, that means she was taught no respect, no personal space, and every time that she done something, somebody stuck a damn treat in her mouth.
But are those reteachable? So you've got a horse that
absolutely they're reteachable.
She's not shy. She loves you from day one, and she needs to be taught some manners.
Yep.
But you can do that, and then you've got a horse that knows the manners, and she's right there in your pocket.
And has a great pedigree. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I believe every horse has its place, too. It might be the futurity. It might be on a ranch.
Or it might be in a bottle of glue.
I've fed a few of those. But yeah, determining whether a horse is worth fooling with, like I said, if it's an outside horse, it doesn't matter. It could be the best horse in the world. It could be check all the boxes. And then you meet the owner and you're like, yeah, no.
It's not really that much
I'm just being
different.
honest. That's just to be honest.
Usually that's like
if you've ever
thoroughbred.
anybody who's ever trained any outside horses, when you get a client that will worry the horns off a billy goat about shit that don't matter, and then they come to watch what you've done in 2 weeks, and the horse is out there doing shit that he's been let get away with for a year. And he's out there and he's pushing away from you, or he's, kicking up and whatever. And you pop him on the ribs and it's, oh my God, why are you beating my horse? Take your horse, take yourself, and get the fuck out of my life. Because if you can't stand me popping a horse to correct him,
that's why the horse is
or
doing what
make
it's
him
doing.
move, or if I'm doing something, if I'm addressing an issue that has risen in the last 4, 5, 6 minutes that was built over the last 3 to 4 to 6 months, and you can't stand me correcting what needs to be corrected without saying that I'm abusing your horse or I'm doing something, take your horse, get in your truck, load that somebody on the trailer, and get away from me. Those are the kind of people that I'm talking about.
Dwayne, when you say that every horse has its place, it makes me think that it's not much different than car buying. If we need a first truck for a 16-year-old kid, and we go and look at something, and it's a Honda Civic, but it's got a different engine in it and turbo, and it's pushing 480 horsepower. That's not a first car for a kid.
Exactly.
If we're looking for a ranch truck and we go and it's got all kinds of aftermarket shit on it, and they've put a lift kit. We were just talking about this. They put a 6-inch lift kit and 38s on it. It's not going to tow a trailer for shit. And if it does, you're going to have to adjust your trailer every time you use that truck. That's not the truck for us. But it's a good truck. It's not a bad truck.
Exactly.
It's just not what we're looking for.
Well,
I don't have lift kits on shit, Jake. Not shit.
Which, like,
It pisses
every
me
horse
off
has
that
a
they make
brain.
these trucks so big these days.
Every horse has a brain. Like kids, they're all different. You may do 30 days on one, he's doing great. You might have to do 90 days on him. It's just, they're totally different. Every horse is different.
Well, and sometimes you get outside horses and they come look at your progress and then, well, how come you're not farther along? Because I just had to spend 3 weeks undoing this stupid you've
the
done. to
bad
this
habits
bastard.
that you gave me, or you gave that horse.
95% of the time when someone hands you a troubled horse or a horse with issues, it's issues that were made prior to you
Yes.
getting your hands on him. And those are the things that you have to spend twice as much time going back and rebuilding to get the horse where he should have been when he was brung to you so you can move him forward.
See, and me, there's only one breed I absolutely will not work with. handle.
Appaloosas.
No, Arabs. Even Jesus came from the land of Arabs and still chose to ride a donkey.
I agree with that. That's one of my favorite sayings.
And those and thoroughbreds.
I've had some good thoroughbreds, not off the track thoroughbreds, because there's so much shit to fix off the track thoroughbreds. Now you just give me a thoroughbred, a 2-year-old that's
Never
they're-
been touched. That's good.
but you give me an off the track thoroughbred,
That's the ones that are the problem.
All
Yeah.
the ones I
I'll
was
pass.
hauling when I was doing the transportation.
It's so
We hauled
hard.
3 of
I know
them,
you're being
and
serious
after
right now. Wait, wait,
every
wait, wait,
3
wait,
of
wait,
them-
wait, wait,
It
wait,
is
wait.
hard. It's impossible.
I know you're being dead serious and you're giving great educational information, but it is so hard to take you freaking serious right now with the damn one lens missing out of your glasses and your hat turned up like Gomer Pyle.
Wait till I
Do you
bring,
even know who Gomer Pyle
I
is?
do. Wait till I bring the headdress in.
Judy, 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 Judy.
But yeah, I think the handful of the thoroughbreds that we hauled, they destroyed those trailers.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. What else you got, boss?
That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Freestyle.
We call that episode 10.
Wait.
Oh, no, we don't. What?
Billy addresses the
Freestyle.
haters.
You start.
What are we rapping?
No, just freestyle.
Freestyle what?
Just throw something out there.
Do a kickflip, poser.
I can do a kickflip.
See it.
Actually.
Right now. Let's see it.
Actually, I
360.
freestyle right now. I can do a kickflip. Can't land it anymore, but I can do it.
I can do a 360.
I'd probably blow my ankle out if I tried.
I could only do it in the grass because I don't have the balance I used to, but I could do it.
All this coming from all y'all, and then I have to sit down to pull my jeans on every morning. What does that mean? I can't even stand on one damn leg and pull my damn britches on. I got to sit down, put them on.
What do you get both legs in and then stand up and pull?
No, I sit down and I put one leg on, and then I kick the other leg up and I put it on, and then I get them up about my thighs, and then I stand up and I put them on.
Well, now if you think that there
All
aren't
this while
days when I
staring
have
at
to
himself
grab
in
my
the
pant
mirror.
leg to get my leg out of my truck, you're wrong. But I can still do kickflip.
Okay, explain a kick flip there, Jackie Chan.
Oh, it's not a Jackie Chan move. It's a skateboard move.
Tony Hawk.
Ah,
So it would be
I was
if this
wondering
if this
he
is
knew
your
what a
skateboard,
kickflip was.
the kickflip would be the ollie and the spin that way.
It'd be so much better.
so
if you
you're
had
not
a tech
actually
deck.
kicking, you're just actually just kicking the board over and you're landing back on it.
You're
Yes.
kicking it with you're bringing your foot.
Kicking,
You're
flipping.
kicking there to make it spin. Heel flip would be that way. You're flicking with your kick, or a flip kick would probably be because you're just kind of flicking. You're not kicking anything.
Dwayne, back in the
I think we
day,
need to get some tech decks in here.
some what?
Those are really hard to
Some
use.
tech decks.
Little finger
Tech decks?
finger skateboards.
skateboards.
Oh, see, I guess I'm just,
Vince can
I
do
guess I
that.
just got left behind.
I mean, it'd be
Back in the
a full-size
day,
skateboard to Billy.
When
but-
you had your long, when you had your long flowing locks of yellow hair, could you do a kickflip on your
No,
surfboard?
We didn't do kickflips.
So
back
what
then.
was your signature move?
360?
So explain that.
the
I don't
workout.
surf. Explain it to me.
Na, 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 na,
You
na,
go on the
na.
back wheels and you do circles.
Surfboards have wheels? Wow.
We're not talking surfboards right
Hey,
now.
hey.
We're talking skateboards.
That was good.
If you don't do it
I'll
back.
give you that one. That was good.
Okay, so
That's skateboards.
so pretty much what you do is that when a wave goes up, you go up.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
then you come around, like do a 360 on the wave.
He's
and then come
talking
back
about
down.
a skateboard, bruh.
I said surfboard,
You never said surfboard.
but
That's
you're
why
the
you suck at
surfer.
surfing.
I
You're
know.
using a skateboard.
So what's your signature move on the surfboard?
It's probably riding a tube.
Okay, explain that.
That's
Well, the
when
gator's
you
got a tube
get on
you
the
can
wave,
ride.
you drop down, you come back up, the wave goes over your head, you're in the barrel.
You're inside, when the wave folds over and
in
you're
the
in
barrel.
there doing this.
And then it spits you out.
Hmm.
And then your hair is just flowing behind you.
It sounds like he just explained his date with Wally Gator.
You seriously need to get out of my mind because I was so fixing to say, wow. What's your signature move, Jake? Hacky sack?
No.
You come from Oregon.
You guys hack?
No.
I used to hack.
I don't have one. I'm pretty good at flying through the air.
That's it?
Yeah.
What's yours?
That's about it.
My signature move? Peppermint. I'm joking. All right, we can quit now if y'all just want to.
You're not
Just-
gonna address the
unless you-
haters?
What?
Not going to address the haters.
Billy addresses
Oh,
the haters.
I haven't had a lot of hate mail here lately.
You will after wearing
Other
that
than
shirt.
my choice in beer, and I kind of like my Coors Light. Actually, I like Keystone because they're cheaper. But
Always.
you know,
smooth.
I haven't really had a lot of haters. I've had a lot of friend requests on my personal page, and I've accepted some, and then some I'm still in limbo about. I've had a lot of good, what do you call it? Feedback from friends and people I haven't talked to in a while,
Bartley
and then
Brown?
some people that I see on the street. So I really haven't had a lot of hater mail. But to all the haters who's hating on everything we're doing right now, it's obvious you're not happy with yourself. So, I'm happy with myself. So I don't really give two shits what you think about me or what I say or what I do or anything else. Because you know what? Until you come to my house and pay my bills, don't give two shits what you think. And let's just be honest with you.
Still don't give a shit.
Yeah. So, anywho, peppermint.
What was the other one you were trying to do the other day?
Oh, what, you want the lawnmower or you want the water sprinkler?
I want both.
Oh my God, the lawnmower.
What about
And then the water sprinklers.
the scuba? Your girl.
That's that new thing you're talking about. Now, that's all you now. That ain't me.
That's not me.
I've been doing that shit forever.
Yeah.
Where you going, Jake?
Take a piss. You want to hold it?
Nope. Wally, step up.
Wally will.
Every time Jake goes to the bathroom, I can't help but think of the time he said it's difficult to get 3 inches of flesh out of 6 inches of denim. And that's episode 10.
Later, y'all.